you've been having so much success running the football. When you look back at that Michigan State game, where do you see the breakdowns in the running game?
It was little stuff there, little stuff there. A lot of time we weren't playing 11-man football, but you got to credit Michigan State too. They're a really good D line. Their linebackers were good, and they had good schemes, and they planned well against us. And looking back, we could have changed the things up. We could have, we would have left some yards out there. But it's how it goes sometimes. And we played well, and stuff happens.
Do you think that the offensive line took a step forward that week?
Yeah, I think every week so far we've taken a step forward. Whether it's that apparent or not, we have been. We've been making big strides all season.
So what'd you do better that week?
That week we did a good job of recognizing the blitz, and even though they're loading the box up, and they were bringing a lot of exotic stuff we saw in practice, but for some reason they bring it that day, and we also bring it, and we gash them, and then they gash us. It's usually how that game goes. So.
You're an emotional person. We've come to find out. After that game, what was kind of your reaction?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. It's hard, when you're a player and you play a game like that. We came out of it feeling like we won, even though we didn't. And physically, we felt like we won, and just we felt like we came out on top. But just bad circumstances, bad luck for whatever reason. But you can't look at it and have any regrets. So you just gotta move forward and learn from it.
Did you guys go back and look at that last drive before the punt as
Yeah,
an offensive line and kind of look at what might have been there?
I mean, that was definitely a big thing. Can't put a play out on one game, and there was a few calls where some guys we got messed up, and looking back, we should have got the first down. And, that was a big part of that game, and Coach always says you can't lose a game on one play, and that fourth quarter drive at the end there, that was a big part of it. We could have done a better job.
Even in the loss, do you feel like you kind of said to them, hey, you guys have pushed us around the last couple of years, that this is not going to happen going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say that a little bit. Yeah, you could say that.
I guess feel like you said that to everybody as an offensive line a little bit?
Yeah, you could.
I mean, just in terms of your play throughout the year?
Along the same lines, Minnesota last year, you guys didn't do quite a bit much against them offensively. Is there a little bit of redemption that you're trying to get from that?
We just want to go out there and we just want to play good football. That's what it's all about. And we can't really go back and dwell on last year that much. Obviously we're gonna watch the film and watch for the guys. But this year's a new year. We're playing totally different football, and it's obviously apparent. But yeah, we're just looking forward to go out there and play our best.
Has there been talk about the little brown jug and sort of the significance of bringing it back?
Yeah, I mean, for sure, it's a little brown jug. It needs to be in Ann Arbor, and Coach Harbaugh at the beginning of the week, he stressed to us the significance of the little brown jug and the history. That's what you do in rivalry weeks, and so yeah, it's gonna be a good game.